Hello, welcome to your mat. Welcome to this practice. My name is Lou in Wonderlust, and today we're going to be going through a beginner flow. So, this one was inspired by my friend Terry, who's never done yoga before. So, I designed it with that in mind, and I hope that it's exactly what you are looking for today. This practice doesn't require any props today, so all you need to show up with is an open mind and an open heart. I'll see you on the mat. Welcome to your mat. Today we're going to start on our backs in constructive rest. So roll on down to the floor, and when you make your way to the bottom, step your feet the width of your mat, and then let your knees rest against one another. Bring your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart. Close your eyes. You might lift your hips and tuck your tailbone under. And start to arrive on your mat. And start to connect to your breath. And by connecting to your breath, all that really means is that you start to bring awareness to it. And you start to observe and really embody the movement of your breath as it flows in and out of your body. So as you inhale, notice the rise of your chest and belly. And as you exhale, notice the descent of your chest and belly. If it feels good, if it feels natural, you might start to deepen your breath, making both your inhales and exhales a little bit longer than you normally would. And we're just going to stay here for a little while longer, finding presence with our breath, moment to moment. Now lift your right hand up to your heart as well. And together we're going to set an intention for this practice. And today we're going to keep it simple. We are simply going to be accepting of whatever comes up on the mat today. So if this is the very first time that you're ever doing yoga, just lean into it. Allow it. There's no right or wrong way to move. We're simply here to be embodied and present with our body, with our breath today. Setting an intention for ultimate acceptance in this practice. Now bring your arms into a goalpost shape, taking elbows to the floor in line with your shoulders, forearms and the backs of the hands just resting on the ground. And we're going to shift into some windshield wipers here. So start to drop your knees to the right. Oh, pardon me. Float knees back up to center. Exhale, drop knees to the left. And start to flow back and forth, side to side a few times. Take one more drop to either side. And then land with your knees pointed up towards the sky. Extend both legs down to the floor and reach your arms all the way overhead to catch a full body stretch. Reach out through your fingertips and then start to flex and point both feet. Now start to roll out your wrists and your ankles, taking at least 3 rotations in each direction. Beautiful. Now start to bend your right knee and pull it in towards your chest. Catch a clasp at the front of your shin, both of your hands interlacing on top of the right shin. You're just going to tug that knee in towards your chest. And then start to draw little half circles with your knee. So you gently draw your knee out to the right and then pull it back to the midline. Do this a few times. Beautiful. From here, we're going to travel into a half happy baby. So we're going to float the bottom of the right foot to the sky, catch the back of your knee, and simply pull down. If you're feeling fairly open and you want to go deeper, reach up for your ankle or perhaps the outer edge of your right foot. You might find a little waggle back and forth here. Beautiful. And now, as you're ready, reach across your body with your left arm to catch the outer right thigh. Extend your right arm straight out to the side, and we're just going to roll to the left for a very easy twist. Your knee is not going to touch the ground, most likely. That's okay. It's all right if your right shoulder lifts off the floor. Just a simple little turn here. And then exhale, roll onto your back again. Bend both knees, reset your spine down the midline of your mat, and then extend your left leg long to pull your right leg long to the floor to pull your left knee in. From here, we find movement, gently drawing the left knee out to the side and then back to center. Beautiful. Lift up for your half happy baby. Float the sole of your left foot to the sky and catch the back of your knee, or perhaps you reach up for your ankle or the outer edge of your left foot. It's up to you. And you can play with some movement here, rocking the hips side to side. Feels good. From here, we'll find our twist. So reach across your body with your right hand, catch your outer left thigh, and turn to the right. Left arm extends. It's okay if your left shoulder rises away from the floor. We're just here for a moment. Just an easy twist. Beautiful. Now roll onto your back. Gorgeous. Set both feet down on the floor. Inhale to reach your right leg high to the sky and flex your toes towards your face. Now bend your right knee and cross your right knee on top, your right ankle on top of your left thigh. I want you to stay active in the right foot. So you continue to flex and you might be getting a pretty juicy stretch already. So you can stay here. But if you want to increase the depth, you can take your right hand into your right thigh and gently press your right knee away. Or you might even go another layer deeper by pulling your knees in towards your chest and then reaching your right hand through the triangle created by your legs to catch a bind. You can clasp behind the left thigh or maybe even on top of the right shin. It's up to you how deep you want to go. And then play with movement. Waggle your hips side to side. Beautiful. On your next exhale, lower both feet back down to the floor. Inhale to sweep the the left leg up to the sky. From here, flex left toes back towards your face. Now, bend left knee and cross left ankle on top of right thigh. Remember that you keep your left foot active here. The foot is flexed. You can stay here, or you can bring your left hand into your left thigh and press your knee away. If you want to find more depth, pull both knees in towards your chest, reach your left arm through the triangle of your legs, and then catch a clasp. Your choice, either the back of the right thigh or the top of the right shin. Now play with some movement. Beautiful. Exhale, start to release and lower both feet back down to the floor. From here, I want you to roll to the right side, coming into a fetal pose, and simply pressing your way up, finding your way towards a tabletop shape. Tabletop means shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. From here, we'll make our way through some cat-cow vinyasa. So vinyasa means breath synchronized movement. So what you're gonna do is inhale to dip your belly and then lift your heart. As you exhale, pull your navel in towards your spine and round your back to the sky. Look towards your knees. Keep flowing like this. We inhale for cow. We exhale to round back to the sky for cat. Take at least 3 more rounds. Beautiful. After your third round, come back to a neutral spine. Untuck your toes if they were tucked, and step your knees a little bit wider. Your big toes can touch. We're going to move into hip circles. So drop your hips out to the right, and then take them all the way down till your tush taps your heels, and then pull your hips up to the left, drawing a giant circle. Do that a few times. You might feel some snaps, cracks, pops as you do this. That's okay, no worries. Take at least 3 rotations. Next time you reach the top of your tabletop, we're going to switch it up. So press your hips to the left now, and then drop your booty down to your heels, and inhale to pull hips up to the right. Take at least 3 rotations here. Beautiful. Next time you reach the top of your tabletop, stay there. Curl your right toes under and extend your leg straight for a hamstring stretch. Now rock back forward, align your left hip over your left knee, and then lift your right leg up. So this leg is extending straight out of your hip socket, and your right toes are pointed towards the floor. Stay here, or to build a little bit more balance, pull your low belly in so you tuck your tailbone. Take your weight into your right hand, and then extend your left arm straight overhead. Press down with your hand and knee to lift your chest away from the floor. Exhale, lower your hand, lower your knee, take it to the other side. Curl your left toes under and press back through that heel. Now, shift slightly forward, aligning right hip over right knee, and then we float the left leg straight up. Keep your left leg activated, so you're flexing left toes down towards the floor. You can stay here, or to play with balance, bring your weight into your left hand, and then extend your right arm straight overhead. This is called bird dog. Exhale, lower your right hand and your left knee. From here, we head to downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, send your hips high, and then when you get to the top, start to pedal out your feet. Start to shimmy your hips. Now in our downward facing dog, what we're really trying to achieve is a flat, low back. So I want you to bend your knees a whole lot. And then from there, start to extend through your tailbone. So you reach your tailbone up towards the sky, lengthening your spine, pressing down and forward with your hands. Now inhale to look forward, top of the mat, and exhale to tippy-toe your way to the top of the mat. When you reach the top, place your feet hip distance and parallel, and then exhale, lower all the way down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Cross your arms, bend your knees a lot, and then start to sway a little bit side to side. On an inhale breath, you're going to press down with both feet to lift your torso up halfway. Place your hands to the fronts of your shins, or if you feel a lot of rounding in your back, lift up higher until your back flattens out and place your hands to your thighs. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, this time we're going to rise to standing, coming all the way up. Reach your arms overhead and bring your palms together for Urdhva Hastasana. Now exhale, take your thumbs to your heart. Inhale, bring your arms alongside you for Tadasana, mountain pose. On your next inhale, reach back up and overhead, and then exhale, bend your knees, hinge from your hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, take a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing and reach your arms overhead. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Inhale, Tadasana, arms alongside you. 2 more rounds like this. Inhale to reach back up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Find a flat low back. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing. You can circle your arms wide and then touch them overhead. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose, arms alongside you. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise. Come all the way to standing, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Inhale, Tadasana. Arms alongside you. Stay for the exhale. 1 more round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root to rise. Come up to standing. Touch palms overhead. Exhale, take thumbs to heart. Inhale, Tadasana, arms alongside you. Stay for the exhale. Beautiful. From here, we'll add on. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, take a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, place your hands down to the mat to frame your feet. Step your right foot back and then start to bend into your left knee, coming into a runner's lunge. You extend through your right heel. Now, bend your right knee and lower it to the floor. Anjaneyasana, squeeze your inner thighs together and then rise up here, reach your arms high. Soften down into your hips. Exhale, take your hands to the floor. Shift your hips back in space to straighten your left leg and flex your left toes to the sky. It's okay to have a bend in your left knee. We're going to glide back and forth between these 2 shapes a few times. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, shifting hips forward, reach up. Exhale, half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Shift your hips back in space, straighten left leg, flex left toes to sky. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, reach up. Exhale, half split. Shift hips back, hands to floor. Beautiful. One more round. Inhale, reach up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, shift back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, come forward, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands come down to frame your front foot. Lift your back knee. From here, we're going to hop the back foot all the way to the top of the mat. Option to slide your back foot forward halfway and then step forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise. Circle your arms wide, stretch through your fingertips as you come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Inhale, Tadasana, arms come alongside you. Stay for the exhale. Second side, when you're ready, inhale to reach up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, take a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, come down, both hands touch the floor, framing your feet. Step your left foot back, bend into your right knee, runner's lunge. Exhale, lower your left knee down. Stack your right knee over your right ankle. Now energize your legs by squeezing your inner thighs together and then press off the ground to rise up Anjaneyasana. As you reach up, you melt down and forward into your hips. Gorgeous. Exhale takes us to half split. Hands touch down, hips rock back, straighten right leg, flexing right toes to the sky. It's okay to bend your right knee. Back and forth we flow. Inhale, forward, Anjaneyasana, reach up. Exhale, half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, forward, Anjaneyasana. Squeezing inner thighs together to stabilize. Exhale, half split. Inhale, forward, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half split. Inhale, forward, Anjaneyasana. Now take your hands down to frame your right foot. Straighten and lift your back leg. We're going to step to the top of the mat. You can do that in one foul swoop, or you can step your foot forward halfway and then take left foot all the way to the top. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise. Draw a giant circle with your arms, stretching through the fingertips, and then take your hands together overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Hold here for a moment and just notice what's happening in your body. So notice what's happening to your heartbeat, to your breath, and to the temperature of your body. I want you to return to this intention of acceptance. Remember that we are just being present with our bodies exactly as they're arriving in this moment. It is perfect, however they are arriving in this moment. Beautiful. Now open your eyes and inhale to reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, we're headed to a chair pose. As you fold forward, you're going to start bending your knees and shifting your weight back into your heels as if you were sitting down in a chair. Now, take one hand to your low belly, one to your low back, and I want you to drop your tailbone down. So you're tipping your pelvis back. This is going to flatten out your low back so that you don't have a big hammock shape, okay? Now with this structure, look down and make sure you can see your toes in front of your knees. From here, you can bring your palms together and thumbs to heart, Or you can challenge yourself a bit more by extending your arms alongside your ears. Hold to build heat. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, take a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, touch your hands down. From here, we're going to step back to a tabletop. Take 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhaling to dip your belly and lift your heart. Exhaling for cat. Arch your back to the sky, bow your head. Inhale, forward cow. Bittalasana. Exhale, Marjarasana, cat pose. One more round. Inhale, forward cow. Exhale to round cat. Inhale to neutral. Curl your toes under, send your hips high, downward facing dog. In your down dog, pedal your feet, wiggle your hips, loosen your neck. Beautiful. Now inhale to gaze forward and tippy-toe your way to the top of your mat. Once you land at the top, step your feet hip distance and parallel. Then fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, take a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release forward again, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise, come up to standing, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, take your thumbs to your third eye space, and then down to your heart. We're going to end with a bit of balancing work. Vrikshasana, tree pose. So take your hands to your hips and look down at your feet. First, I want you to come up to the tiptoes of the right foot and shift your weight into the left foot. Pull your left hip in so that your hip, your knee, and ankle are all stacked in a straight row. Your standing leg feels very strong and firm. Now, you might be here today just playing with balance on the right tiptoes, but if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, turn your right knee out to the side. Tiptoes are still on the floor, and then you take the sole of your foot to your left ankle. Hands can stay on hips, or you can bring palms together at heart. Stay here, or if you want to climb your tree, you're going to slide your right foot up to your left shin, to the calf muscle. You may stay here or climb even higher, reaching down to grab your right foot. You'll place your foot above your knee, never on the joint, and it'll find its way into this nice little nook of the left thigh. You can stay here or reach your arms up as if to grow your branches. Now keep dropping your tailbone down and pulling your right knee back as you press your right hip forward. Stay for one more breath. If you fall out, just come back in, no big deal. And then to come out of this shape, we're going to pull everything back to center. So draw your hands back to heart, turn your knee forward, and then lower the foot down. Awesome. You can pedal the feet or shake out the hips a bit before we travel to the other side. So you shift your weight into the right foot this time. Pull the right hip in. So you stack for a firm tree trunk leg, ankle, knee, hip, all in a straight line. First, we start on the tiptoes of the left foot. Firmly stamp your right foot down into the floor. Stay here to build balance. Or if you want to turn out into a tree shape, you're going to rotate your left knee to the side. So left tiptoes are still tapped down on the floor. We're just resting the sole of the foot to the inner right ankle. You can stay here or start to climb your tree. Simply float your left foot up to your right calf muscle. Each side might feel a little bit different. This side is more challenging for me. If you did it on the other side and you want to climb all the way up, reach down with your left hand, catch your left ankle. Then pull your foot up. If you fall out, just come back in. You're going to place your foot above your right knee. Ooh, this is a funky one today. And then once you're in that nook, press your foot into your thigh back into your foot. Then keep widening your left knee out to the side as you press the left hip forward. Hold. If you grew your branches on the other side, grow them here. Soft shoulders, but reaching out through the fingertips. One more breath here, steady gaze. Now pull everything back to center first. Palms touch at heart center. Turn your left knee forward. And then exhale to release. Both feet touch down. Beautiful. You can pedal out your feet, wiggle your hips a little bit. Gorgeous, you guys. When you're ready, we're going to make our descent down to the mat. Inhale to reach back up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale to fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, take a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release forward. Place your hands to frame your feet and step back to tabletop pose. Step your knees as wide as your mat. Sit all the way back under your heels for an extended child's pose. Reach your arms long towards the top of your mat and lower your forehead to the floor completely. Take 3 rounds of breath here. And the only thing you need to do is completely surrender to gravity. Now lift your head. Grip your fingertips into your mat, drag yourself forward, and lower down to your belly. Now flip all the way over onto your back. Pull your knees in towards your chest and catch the front of your shins, either by interlacing your fingers together or taking one hand to the top of each shin. Now gently roll side to side. And at the start of class, we began with a half happy baby. Now we're going to move into a full happy baby. So spread your knees as wide as you can. Take your hands to the backs of your thighs. Float the soles of your feet to the sky, and you can catch there. Or if you want to go deeper, reach up for the outer edges of your feet. And take a rockabye baby here, side to side. Now start to pull your knees back together, lower your feet to the floor. And we're going to head into our final resting pose for Shavasana. So you can extend your feet down to the bottom corners of your mat. And maybe you want to take one hand to your belly, the other to your heart. Or maybe you want to stretch your arms out long to the sides with your palms facing up. It's up to you, whatever feels most comfortable. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out, and settle in for rest now. Enjoy this time, and I will guide you out in a little while. If you're not ready to move yet, no worries, you can stay exactly where you are. If you are ready to move, start to wiggle your fingers and toes and circle your wrists and your ankles. And now pull your knees into your chest and roll to the right side, landing in fetal pose. Enjoy a breath here. And then press the ground away and rise up to a comfortable seat. And together, let us bless and honor this practice. Bring your palms together into Anjali Mudra, prayer. Take your thumbs to your heart. Bow your head forward. I want to say thank you for coming to your mat today and taking this time to be mindful with your body and your breath. Also, thank you for allowing me to guide you. The light in me bows to and honors the same exact light that lives within each one of you. From my heart to yours, Namaste. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.